Well, welcome back to the slowest growing channel and the least watched channel. I'm of course Frankie. What the heck? How do we get out? I keep forgetting that thing there. I'm so stupid. We're gonna play some more Hogwarts Legacy.
This way.
Sure.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Well,
and
educate
yourself about wizarding lore.
What if I abracadabra you? Avada-cadabra you?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Bet you
Using
would.
the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
I don't see no. Oh, look. Come on, hurry, please hurry.
Revelio.
Ah, the portrait depicts a wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. That is funny. How happy she looks. What the hell are we doing? She looks happy.
I want you to
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah,
Keep
you
your
say
eyes
so.
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Awesome. Hey, kitty. Aw. Is he our dinner? Hey, he just pooped. Oh, I just pet him. I don't want to do that again. Aw. Now he's marking his territory because he owns her now. I ain't gonna have a cadaver to cat.
Classes to attend.
Oh, that's Malfoy. I kinda should have named her Malfoy though.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Eee. I don't see Central. I see a Great Hall, but I don't see Central Hall. Hate it when they do this type of stuff. I really have no idea what they want us to do. Because it says Central Hall, but there is no Central Hall. Shoot, I wish we didn't have to do this. Can we just get out of this? Finally, I brought up Central Hall. Jeez. I don't like tutorials.
And here
Because
we
it's
are.
always harder than it
Quite
needs
the
to be.
time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
I bet.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Have you ever wondered how
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Here's the thing, why don't they learn dark arts?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Better be.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And yet, you don't teach them any dark arts. So how are they going to defend against something they don't know?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Uh-oh, see what this douche has to
It's
say.
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh boy. This is not what we were supposed to do. See, it doesn't allow you to leave. I hit the wrong button.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly
Ah,
helpful.
that's what it
Thank
wanted
you.
me to do.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I
Better
shall
be.
reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Uh-oh. Welcome to Hogwarts. Oh, that's done. It's telling me to go through here. Are you opening it? I kinda just want to explore though. They ain't gonna just let you do that to those students. See, watch. And they don't even say nothing. You think they would get pissed with her for doing that? I like to Avada somebody. We don't know that spell yet, though.
What are you up to now?
Hell's your issue? Damn. We're attending Hogwarts. That is weird. Stupefied.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Uh-oh. Levioso!
Levioso!
Whee! It's not Leviosa, it's Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
How about you? Lift you. Huh.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Do it. We're trying to get you to do that.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
So, now, well done.
Yay. Too bad I can't Levioso her.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
It must be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Students would accept. I do join you.
Sebastian Salo thought he was something else.
Anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
So he's all happy.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep
I like how
practicing
someone
whenever
just
you
stays
can.
for just a couple minutes and leaves.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Yeah, but if I want to be a dark wizard,
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
Oh, so
It
he's
was
a
certainly
Slytherin.
good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Okay.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Wow.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Whee!
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oopsie, but it made me a poopsie. Oopsie. Yeah. Slytherin. Can you imagine your name being Slytherin, though? Okay, that was weird. Weird. So much here to explore. What the hell? Some weird creatures, though. Kind of makes you wonder,
Off on
though.
another adventure, are we?
Yep. Ooh. I swear I saw a foo flame. Maybe it's... Oh, there's Mr. Dookie. Girls' restroom. What? No, this was boys. Better get out of here before someone tries to mate with her.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before
I bet.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Charms class.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Boot.
It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a
That guy's weird, whoever he is.
You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was effective.
Short classes.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Damn. Like my students.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio Cuccio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. Like with my students, you know, they're taking cell biology, general biology, and all these biology classes, biology-based classes, 4 years, and they still don't know how to use a microscope.
Mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Friendly chirp.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Now,
what are you trying to do?
Think of this like gobstones, if you will.
Ah.
Splendid! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
Phew.
Oh, well.
That's it!
They're gonna let her win no matter what.
Quite impressive. Misha. There we go.
There's no way to win now. It doesn't matter. Follow. Man!
Very good.
Oh well. Had to let her win.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Do we have to win eventually? Oh man, yes we do.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Baba.
Watch this. Phew.
Ah, shoot.
Stay focused.
Oh well, doesn't matter. We can get that 50 thingy. Oh shoot, no!
Well done.
Finally. Boy.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dookie.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Bada.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
I knew she was
around
from
the world
Uganda.
at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Sure, I would never say that. Would be cruel.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. A word if you're so inclined.
After my brother.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Beth.
Darn it, I wanted to hear what she has to say about her brother.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Uh-oh, that can't be good.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
I wanted to hear about that one girl's pappy. Sure, there's something around here. Must be upstairs. Come on, Dickie. Locked. See something real quickly split. Why is it not moving? I'm hitting the buttons.
Hello there. You're the
Hello.
new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
You aren't currently tracking anything. Okay. Oh, did I just see those something? I sworn I saw something. What is that? It's like a treasure.
I'd like to
Revelio.
venture out alone with all this going on.
Aww.
Handy
Wait,
resource indeed.
can we catch that?
I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, we can jump. I could jump.
I hear Feldcroft's been getting attacked by that.
See what Weasley's gotta say. So you know anything about Potter? So you can warn them now about Voldemort. Food flame. Hoping that thing will come to life and eat her, but nope. What's out here? Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. Baba. Oh, we're supposed to go out there.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What more work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Get my wand.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I don't know. Which one do we want to...
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss
No, that
Onai is
matters.
one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
3 broomsticks. Man. I want to go to Free Roam.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
It's not what we want to do first, though. Let's do that first, though. That way we get our new wall. But why that shows it locked? Ah.
There's something in there. Revelio.
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken.
Almost fainted trying to hug.
There you go.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Oh man. Fine, be that way. But why can't we do the... Oh. Let's do that first then.
Every time I'm there.
Oops, sorry. The hell?
Revelio.
This wooden statue has been a likeness of Pancor Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted steady companion. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that, did you?
Revelio. This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
What is that about, though? This is like the Assassin's Creed, a couple of them where you had to find a piece of paper. Finally. Hey, did not want to open, did it?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, dummy. I'm so dumb, man. I'm using the wrong spell. I know how to hopefully I won't be.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
We could have caught the other one.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
Now we have another one we have to get to because we could have gotten it earlier.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ah, she's so happy.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ah.
Nicely done. Works like a charm.
Surprised no one else did that. Now we can do the other one. What time is it anyways? I mainly want to do that because I want to get out of Hogwarts and get her wand. Good.
Hello, looking for me?
Sure.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
It better be a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. Hogsmeade.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I think the other one was just setting her up for something.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much. But it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Well, that was interesting.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. There's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Past that ruin.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
They're being toast to caps. I don't know what they're for, but whatever.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Yeah, I hope
Mr.
so too.
Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village.
Oh, might be a troll.
I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
I hope so.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
It's probably going to be
Enjoy
it for now, but we're going to... Let's just explore a little bit.
You think knowing spells?
Don't need to set a waypoint now. Wizard where? I'll visit everywhere later.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, thank you. Man. Oops. Hugh Grant. It's gone now. Gotcha. You don't say nothing against it. Okay. Okay. That's weird. I just like how nobody says anything when she does all that. You would think they would say something. That's weird. Fine, don't sell me nothing then. Time is it anyways? I probably do. Hufflepuff. Students. Didn't catch what the whole all that was about muggles.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery. You can't trust the young. Wait till you see the print. It's simply divine. Oh, I can only imagine. Fairies, was it? No, I didn't go with that one in the end. It's the one with the alchemy eggs, hand-stitched with silver thread. Oh, how absolutely delightful. On the red silk.
Are we just in here? Ha! Interesting.
The periwinkle must be lovely with your complexion. No, it quite drains me. As it
Okay. At least they don't mind me, you know. Always explore. Ah, shoot. Yay. Challenges. Challenges, challenges, challenges. Oh, okay. What did we get? What's our reward? We get an egg. Gear. Not selling it. This is neat. A lot of stuff to look at, you know, for you zero people that are watching. I need it in this. This is time for me to eat and all that. Let's go ahead and save. There you go, because you do want to make sure to save it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Watch my other videos. Check out that Bobby section for those links for me here and everywhere else. Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Time for me to upload this. So let's, well, in the broadcast. So we'll start it later again.